surprised at all at how quickly they came out hitting three-pointers because they're not characteristically a three-point shooting team?
Yeah, it definitely caught us by surprise a little bit at first because that's not what the numbers show us and that's not what they do. But they're still good players. They're still division players, type of pros. So went out there and hit shots.
Ansley said Pope said you guys were hurting after this one. I mean, I know you could all feel the energy in this building. Fans really wanted to get this win over Cal. I mean, I know that doesn't matter. It's just another game. But what are you guys feeling after that? Kind of the letdown.
Yeah, it's just disappointing. You wanted to go out there and win and represent you guys. So it was just tough that we were able to get the outcome we wanted. But like you said, it's another game. We got to move on.
How do you move on? Because you got to, as Pope said, it's a quick process to turn around and play again Tuesday.
Watch the film, learn from it, and get better, and focus on the next task at hand, which is Ole Miss.
How much are you guys missing not having one off right now? How big of a difference is that making?
Yeah, it definitely makes a difference. It makes the game easier for a lot of us, especially for players that aren't really used to playing up for one or having to bring the ball up that much. But we got great guys who are ready to step up and be able to take that load. So we just got to be able to figure out how we could win more games without them.
Ansley, how much of the shooting tonight, the troubles with it were self-inflicted? How much of it because of what Arkansas did to y'all?
Sorry.
How much of the just difficulty you had shooting tonight was a self-inflicted thing versus something that the opponent did to you?
Oh, we just, once again, I feel like we just got to go out there and be tougher sometimes. Just as a team, as a whole. Can't let guys push us off our spots and make us uncomfortable. We got to be able to run our offense at our own pace. How you want to run it? We can't let other people take us out of our groove.
Were you surprised at how they shot it? I think they were shooting 32% from behind the arc coming in.
No, yeah, definitely were surprised at first. That was really uncharacteristic. Other than to come out there and shoot threes, but that's something we had to adjust to during the game. So, yeah.
How much do you think the emotion of Cal's return and stuff like that played a factor in this one, and then possibly pouring all out?
I mean, I feel like it could have played a factor. Obviously, we heard the outside noise. There's a lot of distractions. Trying to take us away from the actual game. So I guess you could say that it could have affected us a little bit, but I don't think that was really what it was.
Thank you. What do you think, going into, how are you going to be able to prepare, and what's just going to be the best way to kind of bounce back and get ready for your next game at Ole Miss?
Same thing we've been doing all season. Going back to the locker room, going to the film room, talking about it, figure out ways we can get better. I mean, we know how we can get better, but going out and doing it next game, and just being more consistent.
Did you get the sense at all, there was so much talk about John Calipari coming into this game and him coming back here. I know you played at Arkansas, but a lot of those guys, there were 7 guys who had some ties to Kentucky. Did it feel like it meant more? I mean, there were a lot of chatter out there for them. They were maybe pretty hyped up for this one specifically.
I don't want to answer that question. I don't have anything to say.
Jaxson, Coach Pope talked about the locker room being as down for this loss as any loss this season. Just what makes this loss so disappointing compared to any of the others?
I wouldn't say it's more disappointing than any of the others. We want to win every basketball game. I don't care if it's the old coach, the president, whoever it is that comes in here, we're still going to go out and try and win a basketball game. So, it's a tough loss regardless of who comes in here. So.
And what's it like when the game plan is to let them shoot threes and they just don't seem to miss?
You see what happened. We lost.
Jax, obviously it's just another game, but did you kind of sense that, the return, there was energy in that air? Was that part of the story at all? Did you guys talk about it at all? Ansley said that it could have had some distractions, maybe just because everybody was talking about it. Was it a problem for you guys?
I don't know. Obviously, the crowd was electric the first 15 minutes of the ball. There was a lot of anticipation with their coach coming back in here, but me personally, it didn't really faze me.
You guys lost 3 of the last 4. Do you sense any common issues maybe that why you guys are all kind of on this tough stretch?
Inconsistency in our defense and our rebounding.
Jax, how tough is it without a true point guard in there? Lamont's the point of the spear defensively and kind of runs everything. Kerr's hurt. So you having to shuffle guys in there and playing the teams you're having to play. How tough is that for you guys?
Obviously it's not great. can't let that be an excuse. So just figuring out ways to get better, and I got to be better at taking care of the ball and getting my teammates more involved. I think the first 4 minutes of the second half were probably my fault. I came out a little low on energy, and they went on a run, so I got to be better there. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out. Playing point guard's not something I'm used to. So.
Both you and Amari have said toughness. It looked like they tried to kind of get physical with you guys. Are you seeing that more and more now as you get deeper in the SEC?
I mean, it's a physical league. I've played in it for 3 years now, so everybody knew what they were getting themselves into when they came here. Nothing new.
You talk about toughness, defense, and rebounding being issues, but those aren't new issues. So what do you guys think is the hurdle that prevents you from improving in those areas?
What's been working well in your game? I think this is your third 20-point game in SEC play. It seems like you're more aggressive. I know, like you just mentioned, you kind of have to be, but what's been going well with your game?
Like you said, being more aggressive. I think when I'm not aggressive, I think it's when I'm just not getting in the shot with them. So I think when I get them up, I'm gonna make probably 4 out of 10. So my teammates, my coaches has been preaching just to stay aggressive regardless of the position I'm playing. Just let everything else take care of itself.
Jaxson, this is the second time this season you performed really highly against one of your former teams. Is there something about playing against your former teams that just kind of motivates you going into these games?
No, I mean, obviously it's really cool. There's a lot of emotion, but regardless if it's a former team or not, I'm just trying to go out there and win a ball game.
Part of tonight is the energy in the building. The fans really wanted this one to believe in Cal's return.
I mean, the energy was great, like it always is for a home game. I feel like it was, for them and for the other team, it was much more. But for us, it was just another game, and was just glad that the fans came out and try to help us. So.
Did that matter at all? Like trying to get this win, beating Cal. Was that a talking point at all? The kind of Ansley said there were some distractions.
I mean, I don't know if it was distractions for other guys, but for me, I really have no relations to Cal, so it was just another game. So, and I feel like that was like that for a few of the other players too. So.
Was there a point in the game where the game plan was to feed you the ball and just bully the ball in there and get buckets?
Not really. I feel like it just happened in the case of the offense, and sometimes I was in position where my teammates just trusted me and just gave me the ball, and hopefully I went out there and made a play. So.
Amari, how hard is it for the guys having to handle the ball so much with Lamont out?
I mean, they're doing a good job. I feel like the other teams are pressing a lot. We've had, 2 games against 2 teams where they have guards who like to press at full court, so I'm just there to help them out. But, I feel like they're doing a great job. Travis is doing a great job, Jack, so we're fine as a team.
You guys lost 3 of the last 4, I think. Are there any issues that you feel like are maybe some common themes with the loss?
I don't think there's any issues. It's just the fact that we just got to keep playing, and no matter who we're playing, just playing to our standard. And even if shots aren't falling, we got to be better defensively, and that kind of showed tonight. So, yeah.
Some of the different lineup changes that you guys have had, how difficult is it to continue to find the rhythm game by game?
I mean, we've had games where we've won with the same lineups. It's just a matter of if shots are falling and how we're playing defensively. I feel like those are the 2 keys when it comes to our team. So I feel like that kind of determines the game.
Amari, Coach Pope talked about the locker room being as down as it has all season after this loss. Just what makes this loss so disappointing compared to any of the others?
Just because of where they are in the SEC table, I feel like respectively, we should have won. Regardless of who was on that team, who was the coach, it's just a game we should have won and could have helped us moving forward. But we got to put that in the past and get ready for Ole Miss on Tuesday.
I'm more of a positive. You had a great game today.
Thank you.
What do you do moving forward to kind of keep this momentum up?
Just staying aggressive, staying consistent. I feel like me being aggressive helps me, helps the team. So just doing that is something I got to try to be better at and just keep doing moving forward. So, thank you.
Marty, do you feel like practice will not but make you guys better with just these different lineup changes? You think you need more practice getting used to having different guys start?
I wouldn't say so. I feel like the same lineups we had today were the same lineups what helped us beat Tennessee on, Tuesday. So, like I said, it's just a matter of how the shots are falling, how our offense is flowing, and I feel like we all know each other well enough by now, so it's not really a lineup thing, I would say.
Thank you, Maury.
from